So for those of you that may not know, on August 9th of 2021, I was diagnosed with stage 4 pancreatic cancer. It was the first day of our vacation. Not sure that's the best way to start a vacation out. But we ended up calling our vacation off a little bit short. We were asked to come back to Wisconsin because we were out of state. Started meeting with the oncology staff in Stevens Point. So when he originally met with us, I mean, his initial diagnosis, and I think they just do this just to be on the safe side, was you've got 3 to 6 months, and that crushed us. I mean, I'm not going to not lie to you. I mean, it's how do you go about saying I've only got 6 months to live? Went through roughly about 7-8 months of chemotherapy. Things were going very well, where my tumor markers started out at 8,600. We got them down to under 200. So they gave me a 3-month break just to get my body back into somewhat usable format. And after the 3 months, we decided that I was given the opportunity to take 2 more months off if I wanted, but we decided to kick in and just continue with the chemo. Had another CT scan done because my tumor markers were continuing to rise a little bit. We figured they would after being off for a bit, but they just started going up a little bit higher than we wanted. So we had another CT scan done, and we found out that the cancer had gone back into my liver and stuff that way. So definitely a valley there when you think that, hey, we're finally making progress and stuff that way, and then just one more challenge that we deal with and stuff that way. You know, there was a time in my life where if anything I needed to do, I could just grab it, it would move. But there have been times when I'm coming off my chemo, Pastor Andy, that literally to get up to my bedroom, I'm on my hands and knees crawling up a set of stairs. I mean, and I'm not afraid to say that. I mean, it's a battle. You know, the hardest part has probably been the emotions for my children, my wife. You know, we know what the end result is going to be in pancreatic cancer. You know, there are times that it can get extended, not usually with the stage 4. So I'm leaning towards the 5 years. If I get that far, hey, I'm going to take that.
Mark, we're talking about the Lord being our shepherd and walking with us in the valley of the shadow of death.
Yeah.
And you're experiencing that uniquely. These days. What does it look like for you, for the Lord to be your shepherd? You know,
it's the daily prayer is that, Lord, use me to the best of your ability that I can bring glory to you. And also just to guide me. It's really become a point where maybe the reason that I've got this disease is just because it's drawn me closer to Him. It really has. I mean, it's a daily prayer thing. Looking what I'm doing. How do I depend on you, Lord? How do you guide me through this? How do I represent you? You know, how do I show myself as being strong for my children, my family, and stuff that way, and not having them to take a look at me like, oh, this is so bad and stuff. I mean, it is, but it's just, what do I do to bring honor and glory to Him? More of Him and less of me. I mean, how do we do that? And this has caused me to see that. So. It's allowed me, for part of my hills and part of my valleys, is just there's kind of 3 tenets that we've looked at. Is one is when people ask me, how do you stay so positive in this? It gives me an opportunity and the platform to witness for Jesus. I mean, it doesn't get any easier than that. I mean, it's like, let me tell you, and this is why I'm comfortable with what's happening. 2 is, I'm not sure that anybody's ever been totally cured of stage 4 pancreatic cancer. Lord, if you're willing to do that and make me the first, I'm willing to do that. I mean, I say that kind of tongue-in-cheek, but it also gives me the opportunity to say, hey, look what the Lord has done. He does exist. He does perform miracles, but it still gives me the ability to witness for Him. 3, worst case scenario from a standpoint of being here on earth, is I'm worshiping before the throne. That's 3 wins, people. You can't beat that. I mean, that's just the attitude that I've kind of gone into this with, and try to do the best.
Mark, I know you love your family. What does it mean to you that the Lord is going to shepherd them no matter what?
I mean, it just makes things easier for all of us to understand that even though, yeah, eventually I'm not going to be here, I'm going to be absent in the flesh, but I'm going to be present with the Lord and stuff that way. I think that makes things easier. I think we as Christians, I mean, we always take a look at how we can rejoice knowing that, this is only a temporary place where we're at, temporary body. I mean, we've never questioned the blessings that we've been given, so we really can't question the challenges that he's put through us. It's all going to work out. I mean, I don't understand the whole plan. I don't think anybody understands the whole plan, but it's nice to know that he's with us, and he's never going to leave us, and he's not going to forsake us.